today is Sunday, as I have promised that I am going to make a video related to career, job seeking, interview preparations. So as promised, I am in front of you to discuss about certain aspects of job seeking and especially the struggles that I have faced in my life during the past 12 years with respect to seeking the new job, with respect to preparation of interviews. So today I'm going to talk about my struggles, the real life struggle that I had to face, and the solution that I have arranged for myself. I really don't want you to face the similar problems which I have faced. That is the reason I'm making this video for you. So I still remember it was 2016 and I was working with my previous organization. So just to tell you that I worked about 7.5 years. It was almost my first organization. I joined them as an associate and I got multiple promotions and I became an operations manager where I was handling a span of almost 150 people. There was a time when I felt that I am not going to need any other job. I will retire from the same organization. But that was my biggest mistake. The reason why I'm saying this because just when I was promoted as an operations manager, the company incurred a huge loss and it was almost about to shut down in 6 to 7 months. I had to work there 4 to 5 months without salaries. Can you imagine? I had to convince my team to work there without salary for 2-3 months because there was a hope that the company will revive everything and it will come back into the shape. That time taught me that there are certain things that you really need to take care of while you are working with any organization. If you don't take care of those things, you will literally fail. I experienced those things literally. I don't want you to face the same problems. So the first mistake that I did, because I felt that I'm not going to change my company and I'm going to retire in the same organization, I never updated my resume and I never updated my profile on any job portal. And when I realized that the company is not going to pay me, and when I realized that I'm going to be in trouble, the first thing that I had to face is to update my profile on all the relevant job portals. The second thing is I realized that I did not have a proper resume. Why people go ahead and prepare resume when they need it at the time of searching for a job? I had faced the same problem, and in a hurry I asked and requested my friends to send their resume so that I can copy the format, I can check the skill set that they have and I can match with that. It is very important for you to update your resume all the time, even when you're not looking for a job. It is very important for you to update your profile on all the job portals even when you're not looking for a job. This is a mistake that I made and I really don't want you to make the same mistake. I want you to keep your profile up to date on all the job portals, because when you keep your profile up to date on all the job portals, your profile will be ranked higher in the recruiter search and people will know that you're looking for a job. And the second mistake that I did as a result of a feeling that I'm going to retire in that company and I'm not going to change my job, I never gave an interview. Even if recruiters called me randomly, even if I did not update my profile, there were few recruiters who were very kind and they called me and asked, "Are you looking for a change?" I simply said no, because I was arrogant. I had no idea that my company is going to shut down. And I did not even say, okay, let's go ahead and give the interview. That was the second mistake that I made. So I would suggest you that keep giving interviews, because you will know the depth of your knowledge. You will know where you stand. It is very important to test your value in the market. If you don't give an interview, you would not be able to know where you stand in terms of your knowledge, in terms of your experience, in terms of the current market demands. So I really don't want you to make this kind of a mistake which I have made. So I hope you're getting this point what I'm trying to say. The third mistake that I made is I did not try to understand the market and upgrade myself during that time. It is very important to know what is the mood of a market, and with respect to the market mood, what is your skill set? There is a demand of something in the market and your skill set does not match with that, there would not be any value. So in order to meet that demand, you should upskill yourself. It is highly recommended that you keep on upgrading yourself, you keep on upgrading your skill sets, even if it is not required anywhere, it is for your self-development. All these things, right from preparing the resume, rating their profile on job portals, testing their self by giving interviews, upgrading themselves, people only remember when they have to look for a job. And then they fail. It is better to be prepared and equip yourself with all these things that I've talked about today, rather than failing at the time when you need it most. So I hope you loved it. And the final tip that I'm going to give you is networking. You would have heard that your network is your net worth. If you understand the value of your networking and keep building the relationship with the people whom you have worked, whom you have built a good rapport, then you would not have to worry, because they are going to refer you for the relevant position that they might have in their own organization. Bigger positions, company do not hire externally. They generally don't tend to hire people because there is a trust factor which gets involved in between. So if you're looking for a job for senior and bigger positions, and if your network is weak, then it is highly likely that you're not going to land any offer. So networking is extremely important. I hope you understood how I have struggled and how I have overcome this situation when I actually woke up, when I knew that what are those things which are relevant and important, and I'm not making those mistakes now. So I hope you learned these things. As promised, I will make a video on career, job seekings, interview related tips every Sunday. In case if you have any suggestions, any questions, I would want you to drop them in the comment section. I would be glad to answer all of them and help you with whatever knowledge I have. So this is your friend Tausif Hasan signing off until we meet again.